Hey, this is Ryan with Tremonti. Today we're going to take a look at some menu positioning tricks that you can leverage with your Divi theme. This is a video accompaniment to the blog post that we created on our website. So the first thing, what we'll do is we'll push the menu to the bottom when there is a standard section in place and no fixed or sticky navigation. So in this case, you can tell that this is a standard section and the menu is not fixed to the top when I scroll. Those are important because this won't work in any other scenario. We will also showcase how to do the full width section with the menu at the bottom as well. But we'll start with the standard section. So what we want to do first is we want to push the menu to the bottom, and in order to do that, we will open up the page editor and modify the settings so that they include this code, which is available on the blog post. Enter it into the custom CSS, and then in the section itself, open up settings, advanced, and we called this custom section, so you'll just want to add that CSS class here. And in the main element, actually what we're going to do is while we're in here, we're going to make this section full screen. So in the main element section, you're going to add height, calc, 100 VH minus 53 pixels. Start here, and then ultimately you may have to change this number to reflect the size of your primary menu. If we just had height 100 VH, some of your menu would be pushed down. So you have to add this calculation in here so that you make sure that all of your primary menu ends up on the screen correctly. Save and exit, update the page, and then I'll do a simple refresh on my website, and now you can see that the menu is at the bottom and the standard section is full screen. Okay, now there are some pretty cool things you can do with the menu while we're here in the custom CSS for the theme. So let's just go to the theme customizer, load that up, and in the additional CSS, we'll add some things like we'll add the mobile menu in desktop view. Now this has a little bit cleaner look to it. In every view, every screen resolution, you'll have the mobile menu. Now you can see it's very wide, it's full screen. There is something you can do for that, and that's this code here. You add this, then on screen resolutions between this width and this width, you'll have a width of 70% or 80%. You can see that changes there, and then you can see that the menu drop down is no longer full screen. Okay, another thing that we can do is add the logo to the right side. So we're actually swapping the logo and the menu around. We'll just add that bit of code here. You may have to play around with the logo padding, or the padding, just to bring it down a little bit so that it's back in line with the mobile menu. And then finally, we can add a sticky menu to mobile so that it will fix the screen in mobile devices. Sometimes this is helpful if you don't want to use a two-top arrow, but you'd like for the page to, or for people to still access the menu pretty easily from mobile devices. So you can see now in the mobile screen, it's actually fixed to the top. Okay, to showcase the fixed mobile menu, just go ahead and check enable for the theme options and just save your changes. That will show the sticky nav for mobile menus. Now, I cleared everything out in terms of the standard section. I've hidden that and cleared out the page CSS that we added. So now I added the full width header and the menu is appearing back at the top. It's now fixed, and it's also fixed on mobile devices. Now for full width headers, this one's full screen. That's easy to do in the Divi settings. Just go to the full width header and indicate that in the design that this should be full screen. With this one, you can either do a page specific change, so the menu only appears at the bottom of one page, just like we did in the standard section, or you can add this to the additional CSS and have it appear across the entire page. You can make this, or across your entire site, you can make this a global change. I would just like to have this on one specific page because all of these may not have a full screen header. So the menu at the bottom may not look good for all of the pages like about and contact, etc. Okay, so let's take this code and add it to the page CSS box. Okay, and then now we're going to create a standard section with a little bit of code here. This does accept JavaScript, so let's take this. And you can see if you want this to be global, you go to your theme options, open the integration tab. What we want to do is just make this page specific, so we're adding this in the code module on the page where we want it. Save and exit, click update. And now the page, the menu appears below the full width header module. It doesn't look good when you're logged in as the admin. Let's just quickly see how it looks. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now you can see the entire menu. This has been Ryan with Tremonti. Thanks for watching.